Polish foreign minister wasn't found recently. And in many comments before his meeting with Secretary Blinken, he repeatedly warned that if America fails to honor the president's pledge of supporting Ukraine as long as it takes, it will badly damage America's credibility as an ally, and some allies will look for security elsewhere, and others will look to pursue their own nuclear weapons. Is that? What's your response to that, and do you share this worry?
So we think that America's credibility when it comes to upholding our commitments to our allies is well established, and it's something that has been well established over decades. That said, I am quite sure that our allies are watching closely what the United States Congress does when it comes to supporting Ukraine. And even more than that, I know our adversaries are watching closely what the United States Congress does when it comes to Ukraine. Most importantly, President Putin.
Okay, so to whittle this down to the example that I gave, suppose that this man is my daughter's best friend, and I am confronting him, asking him why did you call the police? Why didn't you call me or her father and let us know what your concern was so that we could address it? But instead you decided to just run in and send the police here, and you aren't even here. You didn't even come yourself. You called from across the water the police to come to our house, and we had absolutely no idea what was going on. Why didn't you think that we were in a better position to decide what we needed to do? And in this situation, my husband and I would be like the citizens in these areas. Like we had no idea what was going on. All of a sudden, bombs are dropping. Like, nobody talked to us or consulted us or, asked what we need or what we want, so on and so forth. Now listen up for a bit more.
Who I am sure is watching and waiting to see if the United States Congress is going to stand with democracy and stand with those who support freedom, or if it is going to allow President Putin to continue his aggressive.
So Putin would be like my daughter's boyfriend.
Ongoing military support from the United States.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps people to understand how I tend to conceptualize things. I don't research every single thing that shows up in the news, but when I know that it will have a similar impact because of the way decisions are being made, those are the things that I tend to investigate more deeply to see whether or not the reporting is accurate, and then to decide whether or not the people who are involved are qualified to intervene on in those particular situations. So I hope that helps someone, and that you can now watch the news more objectively and rationally, and let that help you make decisions about who you allow to lead.